G'day everyone, welcome to another edition of Craps Down Under. Today we're going to try and get to our 5k bankroll. So we've got one more reserve bankroll that we have to build, and our target, because we're playing with 1,000, we've actually got a little bit more, we've got 1,041 here. So our target's going to be 200, still 200 to 300, but as long as we get the 159 or 160, that's good enough, and that'll get us to our $5,000 bankroll. I appreciate everyone who's commented on my last video. It's great. I probably need to explain, because I realise not everyone watches all the videos that I've put out. So the methodology that I actually use here is to play a 5, 6, 8, covering 3 bets. Sometimes it'll be the 6, 8, 9, or sometimes I'll flip the 5 or the 9. And I generally use the concept of looking at how efficiently the shooter is hitting their bets. So if the shooter's not hitting their bets very efficiently, then I will turn off or reduce my action on that shooter, or I may just regress, I may press, depending on how efficiently they're hitting their bets. I'll also take into account clusters of 7s, things like that. Sometimes I'll incorporate lay bets to exploit the 7 or to protect from the 7. I tend to, we have used lay bets, and we've found that they kind of hurt and help us in equal measure. So you best use them sparingly, but they can work when the 7's showing a lot. So often we'll do that. I generally do work the come outs, but sometimes if I'm seeing those 7's, I will try and use a lay bet to exploit a come out 7 and not have my action working. So these are sort of discretionary things that I'll do. I do generally try to explain what I'm doing and whether my bets are working or not. Usually, if I'm working a come out, I'll usually put one of my little laminas on there to show that I am working my bets, or I will verbally say my bets are on or their bets are off. But most of the time I'll try and use the little marker when I need to have a bet on, and if we're mid-roll, so we've got a point and I want to turn it off, I'll put that on there as well. I try to do that as best as I can. Sometimes I'm a bit lax at tracking the point, so I apologise there. And also I'll try and if anyone does notice dealing errors, I'll also do my best to fix any dealer mistakes or errors where I've overpaid, underpaid. I'll always try and correct that in my next video. So I appreciate anyone who's got any feedback like that. I welcome it openly. So let's get started. I'll get some reds. Alright, so take that back. And what else do we need? Oh, we need some whites too, don't we? Let's get some whites. Bunch of those. Alright. So, what are we going to do? Let's try the 3, go up to the 42. Try the 42, so 42, 42, 35. Now we'll see how efficiently the shooter hits their bets or doesn't. Let's get started, get some dice. Coming out. And straight out of the gates, we've got a 4, 4, 3, 7, so we lose. Instead of setting everything up, I will pay 120. And I will get back $1 because our action is 119, so I'll get that back. So I'm going to work again, and we've got a 6. All right, so that pays 50 for 1, but I need to pass an extra $1, and we'll press up. So all this will get pressed up. And it goes there, one more there. All right, that goes back to the dealer, that's right. All right, here we go. So we don't need our lamina on, see what we get. And straight up another 7. So shooters are punishing us badly. That shooter has cost us quite a lot of money. So a good couple of $100, 200. So we can't do that too many times. So what I'm going to try and do here, I'll do a lay. I'll do a $100 lay on the come out, and we'll see what we get. We've got 7. So that pays us $50. We do need to pay $2 in VIG. And I'm going to press that up. And I just lost $100 plus 50. So a really rotten start. So let's lay the 4. And I'm just going to stay a little bit lower. Just going to stay lower, but I'm going to lay my 4. And of course the point is 10. So we're getting beaten to pieces here. Get smashed. Alright, so that pays us 35 on the 6. I might just press it up. See if we get a repeater. I'm just going to press the 1. And we've got a 10. Alright, so now we're off by default, so I'll stay off on this come out. Got a 5. I know I still have the lay work here, and the lay's always working, but I'm just trying to exploit those come out 7s. Got a 6, so we hit that 6 again. We've got 60 on there, it's going to pay 70. 70, so definitely, maybe I'll press up my 8. Just rack the 1. And we got the 8. Right, that's another 70. All right. Rack that, pull that all back down. And I might come off my 5. Now my question is do I want to work the lay? Do I want to work these? Maybe I'll work these for one more. In fact, what I might do, I might even pull that down a little bit further. Just go down to the 3 units. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'll put a $5 field. All right, let's see how we go. Got an 8 again. That pays 21. So that's 20, 21. We replace the field. Back in our rack. Got the 6. Those shooters doing okay. Despite having some 7s, we've actually done okay out of this particular shooter. Another 21. Okay, I'm kind of considering this the back half of the hand. So what I've done is I've made some profit on the front half. Now I've reduced my bets and I'm just trying to milk out a little bit more on the back end. So it's kind of what we're doing here. I've still got my layup working. There is a risk of that, doing that, and we should be using them sparingly. 5, shooters hit their point. We lose our field. So we're off now, but our lay is still working. Got the 5 again. All right. Maybe I'll put 5 back in the field. Got the 6. So this is the one we should have pressed up. Definitely should have done that. We lose our field, but that's okay. So we have kind of got not all of it, but a little bit of it back, let's say. Actually, if I pulled everything down, we might be, yeah, we might be close. Maybe down $100. We've got the 9. All right, so that's the first field winner. I usually always parlay my fields for at least one hit. And we got the 6, so that's okay. I'll take that as my 21 payout. Put that back in our rack. All right, so we've got 100 back. bucks back there. We still haven't seen a 7 come. Not the 5, so the shooters hit their point. Alright, so field loses, and we're off. And all your bets are off on the come out by default. The only thing that's working is our lay. 10. Alright. And we've got an 8. So you kind of think, well, should have I gone back up on this shooter? We get paid that out. 21. Or should I press these? I'm actually not inclined to press just because we're further along in the hand. I'm actually hoping to pick up some money on my lay bet. Got the 9, so we don't have anything in the field at the moment. I might actually might just take this down. Take this all down and just work my lay bet. Got the midnight. Got a 6. Got an 8. So the shooter just keeps rolling. It's quite amazing. Don't normally get shooters do that, but there's the 7. So finally we got it. And we pick up on the end there, 50 bucks. We go $2 vig. So where are we in our bankroll? So got 300 there, plus 500. We've got another 100 here. So it's 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. We're pretty close to back to even. Pretty close. If we were playing boldly, we would have actually got home and made all of our profit on that because we would have been collecting black chips. But I did start playing, conservative, and that's why our wins were a lot less. So what am I going to do now? Let's do another lay on the come out. Let's lay the 4, and let's see how we go. Got an 8. All right. So 8's the point. Now we'll put up some action. Okay. I'm not going to go super high. I feel like we were getting a little bit burnt there. There we go, 7. So didn't quite get anything on that. We do pick up 50 bucks. So if I take that, but we've still lost ourselves 35 here, and I owe $2 vig. All right. So now, question is, do I want to work? Do I want to work? I'll be off, so we'll stay off. And by default, we're off. So if you don't see this on, I'm usually off. There's a 4, so we just got smashed on our lay. Of course, that was bound to happen. And 4's the point. Now, do I want to work, is the question. I will work. So we're on now by default. And wow, hit the worst possible outcome. Lose the lay, then a 7. So yeah, that's pretty rough when that happens. So let's put a lay up on the 10. And having a pretty rough ride. It's certainly not going our way. Where's that? Need that. Again, I'm going to be off on the come out. Got a 9. So 9's the point. And we've got an 8. All right. So I'm going to take my lay down, and I'm going to get 35, and I might just collect that. And we've got an 8 back to back. So it would have been a good opportunity to press. what I might do, I might press all of them, go up to the 42. Let's see how we go now. Got aces. Maybe I'll put a 5 in the field. Got a 4. Alright, it's kind of a speculative bet, but got a 9. So shooters hit their point. So at least we got 3 units for 1. It all helps. So nothing's working here except my field bet. Got the 10. Parlay. Now we're working, obviously. Got a 3, ace deuce. Alright, so I've been rolling this and I'm actually not getting a hit. I do want to get 1 hit and then regress. Anyway, let's see how we go. Got a 6, so I'm glad I didn't pull down. I was literally about to. So what do we got here? I've got 42, pays 50 for 1. And collect that. How much do I want to keep up is the question. I might take the 5 down, just work the field and the 6 and the 8. Got a yo. Alright, hoping to get 1 more hit. Got an 8. Fantastic. That's another 50 for 1. Alright. Now, question is, I think it's about time. I'll just pull down to 2. Lock up a little bit more here. Take this back, it's 100. Get back a black chip. So that's 3. We need to have a couple more there. Don't quite have what we need. Now I'm not sure, not sure if I took my field bet down. So I'm just going to say I didn't, because I think that lost when I got my last hit. That should have lost. So my field lost, so I'm not including that. 9, we don't have anything. And there's the 5, 2, 7. We're done. So we kind of got out of the hand at the right time. In fact, that should have had an extra 5 there because didn't quite have that. And maybe I took back 3 1s, but that's okay. All right, let's see where we're at. So we're almost back to even. Still not quite there. Still not quite where we need to be. All right. Do we want to be on? I'm going to try working without a pick some dice at random. Here we go. I'm going to try working without our lay. Got 6, came hard. Alright, so that pays 35. So let's do the press up. There's no reason to be shy on this shooter. They've done exactly, come out, hit the points we want them to hit. Doesn't mean they won't PSO, but we give them the benefit of the doubt because they've come out doing everything we want to see. So, fantastic, 35, that pays 49 for 1. Now, question is, do we want to press again? We can certainly do that, add another $1, and everything can go up. And just need 2, all this can come back to the dealer. Right, so now we're pressed up, hoping to get one more hit, and we got one. 628. So that's the kind of hit we want. That we've got 2 on there, so $60. So it pays 70. So that's the kind of hit we want. So I will just collect that guy, and I'm in 2 minds as to if I should leave up my 5 or if I should spread it and regress back down. Something like that. We could certainly do something like that. It's still $110 on the felt. Still a fair bit of money sitting on the felt there. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'll give it a roll. Got a 3, nothing. All right. So I'll take back 50. And just work my 6 and 8, and I'll just keep progressing back. Got a 4, okay, so still not getting what I want. So I'll just go down to 2 units here. Need a little bit more in whites. Give me 2 there, give me 3. All right, take that, and I'll put 1 in the field. So we'll just play a little iron cross here. We've made tons off this shooter, so I'm quite okay. Just roll it out. 9, back to back, fantastic. Again, I might just play it up again, 3 units. Instead of taking both, I'll try and go for a third hit. Got a 5, we're not on the 5, so we lose the field. I'll put 1 back out. We've got a yo, all right. So parlay, and there's our 7. All right, so that didn't really give us anything. Got nothing out of that little iron cross, but I believe we've done okay. And there's another black chip, so I got my 4 there, and 2, 3, 4. Got another black there. So I'm going to get some reds for that. Put this 25 back here. Get a bunch of reds over here. All right, so we are up a little bit now. So we definitely are up. So it's not too bad. And do we work? Not work? Look, maybe I'll try a lay. Let's just try a $60 lay. $60 lay on the 10. Just try and make a little bit. Of course, we're off here. I don't need to put a lamina. All my bets are off unless they're marked working. But just being very clear, we're off. Got an 8. All right, so let's take down the lay. Actually, no, I'll leave it up. I'll leave it up. Let's see if we get a hit, and I'll pull it down. Got a 7. All right, so that was the right thing to do. Now, 60 pays 30, so I get to keep one of these. These 2 go back to the dealer. I do need to pay $1 vig. All right, so we've got a little bit back. Not really enough. All right. So again, we're off, and the only thing that's working is our lay. Got the 4. All right, so now we're working. So bets are working. And a repeat of the last one. So again, we lose 55 plus the $1 vig. Drop the chip, need to pick that up. All right, so this is getting a bit tiring. set the point PSO, set the point PSO. All right, we're off. In fact, no, what I might do, I might be on this time. So I'm going to go on, see if we can just get that one point hit. All right, so we got a 5. All right, so get paid 35. I will try and do the press, 3 back and change. Try and do the press. I've still got my lay there. We got the 5. All right. So that pays 50 for one. I'll collect it. Got the 8. Let's just keep collecting greens. They're not blacks, but good enough. Aces. Now the question is do I want to leave up my lay? I'm going to take my lay off. Take my lay off. I'm actually going to regress down. Maybe I'll go down to the 3 units. Take back some greens, and I need to get some whites. So you get 4 back, 1 on there. All right, and I'll put 1 there for an iron cross. So let's see how we go. Wow, 7. So, still got stung at the end, but we did make profit. So that's all that matters. Okay, there. What do we want to do? Do we want to start at this level, or do we want to try and go to the black chip level? Maybe I'll try and go to the black chip level this time. But we'll see how the shooter goes. I don't know what they're going to do. We'll be on. See how we go. 7. I didn't even hit the back wall. It seemed to just like spin weird. That was bizarre. All right, so that's literally $120 that I owe, and $1 back. So it's really harsh when that happens. Well, let's go again. Aces. Wow. Wow. Wow, what a shooter to try this on. So obviously I'm going to lose my bet, pay the dealer the 120. So we've just got completely and utterly destroyed on this one shooter. So what do? I'll stay off because I think they're just going to keep rolling them. There's a 5-1. 516, sorry. So what I might do is put a $200 lay. We're off, obviously, clearly we're off. Just aiming for a 7. There's an 8. Of course, the shooter might go on a tear after doing that. Who knows what they're going to do. There's a 4. Whoops. There's a 4 again. There's a 7. All right, so at least we get $100 back. We owe $5 vig. But pretty tough. Pretty tough. All right. Do I want to work? Do I want to work? Let's work. got a 5. All right. So shoes come out. We get paid 50 for one. We need to pass 2, and that allows us to press up. All this goes back to the dealer. All right. So do I leave my lay? I'll leave my lay until I get my next hit. 7. Wow. So really getting messed about here. Really, it's really not nice. So we still lose ultimately 20 bucks, or maybe 22, somewhere around there. Sorry, might be 21. $21 on that shooter. So we're having a difficult session. All right, let's see if we can get a come out 7. Of course, we got a yo. No 7s. Got a ace deuce. There's a 7. So that gives us 100. We do owe some vig. So what I will do, take this back, get 20 back. That pays our vig of $5. All right. See if we can get another one of those. Now we've got a 9. All right. I'm wondering, are we done with the 7 yet? Got an 8. All right. Let's try. See if we can get a hit here. Got a 9. Should hit their point. So now we're off. So we'll be off, but our lay's still working. There's a 7. So this lay has paid for itself. All right, so we're still off. Got an 8. 8's the point. All right, now we're working. Got an 8, back to back. All right, 35. Let's take the lay down. So 4, 5. So I got my $1,000 plus I've got 100 on the felt. Almost. Well, what is it? 75, 85 on the felt, right? So we'll keep going. Now, was that setting the point or taking the point? I've lost track now. Was that making the point? I think they did. They made the point. So, come out roll. I'm going to work. Got the 9. Got the 6. 35. Take something back here. And what do we want to do here? Got 100 there. I'm just really looking to try and get to my profit target of 160 at this point. So I've got 100 in profit, and I'm not quite there. I literally need $30 to get to my 5K. I'm just hoping we can get there. What do I want to do? I might just lay the 10. Let's just lay the 10. See if we can get a 7. The worst possible number I could have laid. Oh my God. Look at that. All right. All right. I'm going to lay the 6, which will pay me 100 for 120. 5. 7. All right. So a little bit more economical to lay the 6. That pays 100, so at least we get something back. And we do owe $5 vig. So now let's see where we're at. 5. All right, there's 5 black there. 500 there. Have we got enough to get to our target? I believe. Not quite. That's right, because we've used what we had in our bankroll. All right, 25 off. So I'm $25 away. $30 away. All right, 30 bucks away from my target. What's going to be the best way to do that? I could try another $60 lay. Should probably need to make it 70. $70. $70 lay. Let's try that. Got a 9. Got an 8. What we could do, just get some, need some, still need some more. Take that back. Get a few here. And we'll get some caps. 1 back and change. All right, so I'm going to play an iron cross and I've got the lay working. All right, 9. So hit their point. We get something there on the field. So given we've got the lay, I will work. And we've got the field, also I'll work everything. Of course. Of course. So this all loses, but we have $80 there, sorry, $70 there I should say, which pays us 35. We owe $1 in big. So I kind of get it back. Let's just work the lay. Just working the lay now. Got an 8. Alright, now do I want to play an iron cross or do I want to shoot for the 7? We'll try it again. Let's try again. Got a 9. Got a 6. Okay, so that pays basically 15 for 1. Take that back. Got a 9 again. Parlay. Got an 8. Almost the same thing, 15. Can't really pay it out that way, I don't have any whites, so I have to pay it out that way. Get our whites. Alright. Do I want to leave this up? Take it down. Let me get it back at green. Just want a 7 to roll. 437. That will do. So, again, 70, 35. Let's see if we're there. Have we got to our target? Yes, I think we are there. What a fight. What a fight. That was a difficult session. There we go. Yeah, you get coloured up to a purple. That was a battle. That was definitely a battle. Just making sure we got 500 there. 500 there. Got a bunch of whites over here. We can probably colour that up too. And we've got 3. So they can go up to a green. All right. So $28. So 1,028 in our rack. And 1, 2, 3, 4 $1,000 reserve bankroll. So our final overall bankroll $5,028. So we finally got to there, got our milestone. Didn't want to let me get there easily. It was a pretty tough session, that one. One of the interesting things there I used a lay on the 6, or could have been 6 or 8, didn't really matter. And the reason I did that is because I need to risk a lot less. And I just figured that we were getting so close to when I was expecting at some point a 7 has to appear. Yeah, you know, it is only a 16% chance to appear on any roll, but you know, they'd been rolling a fairly long time and we did get knocked off, so it was a quick way to be able to recover what we lost and make some profit as well. So that kind of worked well because this pays at 6 to 5 is the payout, so 120 pays the 100. So that kind of was it worked very, very well. And remember, with lay bets, they're always true odds, so it's really just a matter of the probability or the frequency of, you know, the 6s and 8s are going to hit more than the 4s and 10s typically on average long term. Doesn't mean in a session you can be smashing different numbers and not even hitting your 6s and 8s. So anyway, we got there. I'm kind of glad. It was a real fight, that one. So hope you guys enjoyed watching it as well. So from here we're going to build this up to our $1,200 level, and then we'll start building another $1,000 reserve bankroll. And then once we'll just keep doing that, adding more bankrolls and building the size of them up. And that's kind of how we'll see how far we can push it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again on the next video.